Hi Cancer, welcome to your Astro Reels. It's my pleasure to read for you, and I'm so excited to finally get back to doing the Astro Reels. Thank you so much for your patience. As you know, your girls got day job stuff, but this is always such a pleasure to do teaching, healing, and motivating for you guys. So as you know, you don't have to have any significant Cancerian placements in your field in order for this message to be for you, and you don't have to be watching at the time that I have published this. So feel free to check all of the readings that I publish because they function more like collective readings. So yeah, they all resonate for me personally. So I wonder if for you, if you'd like to work with me on a more personal level, ding, you can find all of my information on this business card or on the page that you're watching. Just head over to my Etsy page and just remember to read the actual details for each of the listings that I do, because I try to really make it as clear there. So if you do reach out with questions, just make sure that you take a peep at those first. All right, so let's jump into see what's going on with some of you. Now I'm getting an engine revving up a little bit, 1 minute, 11 seconds. Now I know that you're hearing something like an engine outside, but that's not what I'm hearing inside. What I'm hearing is a revving up of an engine, and it's got rebirth, and this makes total sense seeing this rebirth energy to it. So for some of you, I'm seeing if you are experiencing a stagnation or some sort of stagnation, or if you feel like you've been waylaid, or you know, that's a story, but if you feel like you've been waylaid or delayed, or maybe that you have been in a holding pattern of some sort, I do want to recognize you, and I do want to let you know that I am seeing an image of somebody representing quite a few of you kind of sitting down but with this jetpack on, and the jetpack is actually revving up, and you're like on the ground, you know, cute little knees up like that, and you're like waiting to get going, but it's almost like you're waiting for the jetpack. So I do want to let you know that I recognize that you may be like, come on now, come on spirit, come on engines, go, go, go. And it is coming. What's actually coming in for you is a huge transformation. It's literally seeming like, I want to say a turning of the page, but I actually want to let you know the page has already turned. Right? But I'm seeing the page, and it's almost like your finger needs to like locate on the page. Oh, there it is. The correct passage, the correct spell, the correct words, the correct technique, the correct treatment, whatever it is that is actually waiting to unlock for you to give you that aha moment, it's coming. So please just mind your P's and Q's. And when you're in this moment, it's very good to be mindful. It's kind of like a not a Four of Swords at rest, temporary rest kind of timeout energy. This is more like a hanged man energy where you're hanging. It's like, we're hanging out here. What are we doing? But there's a nuance to it that something is going on in the background. There's illumination. And so the reason why it's not up and running just as yet, or you're not up and running just as yet in whatever it is that you feel like you should be doing right now, is because what's coming in for you is so huge that it's like, the way I'm seeing it, you know, if it's small, it would just be like, boink, let's go. But whatever this is coming in. It's like, it's coming in, it's getting grounded at 3 minutes, 33 seconds. It's getting grounded. And then when you start to go, it's like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, and then eventually, then you'll get lift off. But it's not going to be like, and lift off. It's going to be lift off, kind of like a rocket, right? You've got to get those jet engines going. Then you see the billowing, and then you can see all of the energy just pushing up this heavy object, so to speak, and then it goes up slowly into, you know, the atmosphere. So I want to, but quickly, right? But I want to let you know that that's what's happening. So please do not look into your physical reality right now and see evidence for your loserdom, because it's just not there, or evidence for your laziness or slackness or helplessness, or just whatever story you're attaching. And I know, because I do that 24/7. Like, my guides are always like, stop it. I'm like, oh yeah. Sometimes like literally like 4 times, 5 times in the same minute. It's embarrassing at some point. So but this is what our guides do for us. 4 minutes 44 seconds. They assist us in getting out of the pattern. So your rebirth has already happened. Okay, it's just that what is gearing up for you. So massive, that's the word. I said huge before, but the energetic equivalence right now, as I'm interpreting the frequencies, is massive. So look at her on the ground. The best she can do right now is just listen for it, right? Believe it's there. Look, the word destiny is right there, okay? Yeah, look at that. Look at her enjoying. So this sensuality card is reminding us that in the meantime, look, time out, see? In the meantime, it's reminding us to find joy. So there's this really, gosh, I really try to share a lot of resources with you guys, but I find so many resources that Spirit sends to me, that videos, all sorts of things. So I'm just trying to push on my Instagram channel the ones that really encapsulate a lot of what my guides tell me that may or may not make it into the stuff that I give you guys. So make sure you check out those resources. Anyway, one of the things that not my guys, but some of the resources I've been seeing is when it comes to manifesting your reality, or, you know, allowing is a good word, the reality that you desire, one of the things that you should do is confirm that it's coming into being, right? So we're very well aware of affirmations, saying into the universe, or speaking into the universe what it is that we would like to see, what we desire, right? And we understand that as we affirm, that part of the affirmation process is to feel it, to envision it, because when you embody through your senses, you're feeling it, you're hearing it, you're seeing it, you're immersing yourself. That is the language that the universe speaks, right? But another thing is the confirmation, because a lot of times people fall off because they do such a great job with the affirmation, but as the energies are coming in and taking their good old time, depending on the resistance in your own field, right? You may not see physical evidence for it, and so you'll give up, and you're like, oh, this is never going to happen. How are my bills paid off? How blah blah blah. Well, actually, with confirmation, that's like, just look for anything in your environment, even if it's like you randomly hear somebody online paid off all their bills, like, wow, I paid off my mortgage miraculously. You're like, I claim it. Yep, there's confirmation. That's evidence that mine is already paid off. Don't keep looking at the stuff in your environment that are giving you evidence of it not being paid off, because you have to understand that once something is already physical, it's hanging out there, unless you throw it out, of course. But it's no longer like real. You just keep looking at what's in your physical environment in order to inform what is a blank slate. And so that's the whoa Nelly part, right? So always remember that as you lay the tracks with your affirmations and you're taking action steps towards what it is that you desire, understand that that's already is now. That is, and it's rolling into your physical at its respective speed. You know, and the speed is determined by quite a few factors, one of which is how resistant you are to it. But as it comes in, you're still going to have physical evidence hanging around that relate to and that are founded upon your lack consciousness. So technically, you're hanging out in the physical world with physical manifestations of these positive things and these not so positive things. So it's your job to deny I want to say reality with a capital R, not physicality, because you're doing this, so you can't deny that, right? But you can deny the reality of it. That's not my reality. That's some old stuff. Because my reality is coming in. It's just not here yet. Oh, but I heard about somebody yesterday who just had a miracle in whatever it is that I want for myself, or they just got gifted this, or that person just had somebody pay off all their bills, or whatever it is. If it's coming into your reality, somehow it makes its way to your conscious mind, it's in there, it's coming. So confirm those things as evidence for what you're getting. So long story short, practice the affirmation confirmation process, where you affirm what it is that you desire. You understand that you're a real G, and so real Gs understand that, you know, as they say it, it's already on its way, but it may not yet be in the physical, so they have to be mindful of looking for the things that in their physical that they perceive as evidence for the case that their reality is already here, and they just confirm it. And you see people say, I claim it, whatever. You can say whatever you want, but that's the whole point. And that's what I'm getting here with divine sensuality. So make sure that you're in your joy space. It's a beautiful time to use that affirmation, confirmation method, and at the same time manage your mood. If you've got some negative Nellies around you, you know, put them on foot patrol kindly. You know, be scarce, get busy, you know, not being mean, because we're not out here breaking hearts, but you're trying to create something. The same way you don't want them up in the room while you're trying to conceive, unless you are, like, I'm not trying to like say stuff, no kink shaming here, but the same way you want privacy when you're conceiving, and even so after you've conceived and you're trying to keep it quiet for the first, you know, month or however long people like to do, you're not bringing those negative Nellies and those people in. The same thing with this, right? Look, visions, return of Aphrodite. She's like coming up saying, is this yours? Is this your bird? This is a reminder of what they're just saying. Confirm. Something fell off the desk. I'm going to go take a look at what it is. Wow, beauty. Look at this, right? Look at how she has what she wants now. She's waiting there and she has it. So it's kind of like, see how it's elevated up here? She already has it. You already have what it is that you want. To keep getting car for somebody, new car. Now this, you know, I'm just putting it out there. It doesn't have to be the exact car for you or whatever, but I'm seeing a red. Why red? I'm seeing a red car. It looks like a, what is that? Is it a hatchback? I don't know, but it's pretty nice. It's a nice shiny red car. It's new or like new. It just looks good. So all of this is coming in for you if you can. They're like house. Somebody is shouting house a few times. So for somebody here, house. For somebody here, you may already have a property, but you're considering moving or expanding. If that's you, I'm going to take time out. Everybody, thanks class, everyone. Let's take a time out to talk to one person here. If that's you, if you've got a property or something, I don't want to say, I got an idea in my mind, but it may or may not be who I'm thinking of, so I'm just going to keep it 100. If you have like a farm or if you've got something with animals, you don't have to, but, or if you're thinking about, moving or expanding, I'm getting that you're being told to pump the brakes on that a little bit. Like, don't even start thinking about that. Moving, expanding your property for another 4 months. After 4 months, for whatever reason, as I looked, it was 12 minutes, 21 seconds, 1, 2, 2, 1. After 4 months, for whatever reason, then start considering it. Sometimes this is when divine timing is important, because sometimes it could simply, I swear guys, simply be that the real estate agent that's going to fight for you is not in that position yet, or they're finishing up some other project that would take their time away and they wouldn't be able to assist you, and their effort is needed to get you where you need to get to. So sometimes you're literally being asked to hold up because they're like, whoa Nelly, horse reference, right? Even though Nelly was my nickname at some point, but anyway, whatever. You're being asked to hold up, whoa Nelly, because it's not about you or your readiness. You could be ready up and down the block. They're like, hey, take my money, take it, it's here. But Spirit knows where you need to be. And if you move too early, you're not going to get where you need to be, right? Without, well, what is that? Without what you need. So let's go with this. 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles. Oh, look at this. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful employment. Yay, let's all claim that. So long story short, God bless you guys, first of all. And secondly, I'm getting for everyone to wash your feet. When they say wash your feet, again, they mean to move the energy that has pooled up around your feet. As you're taking your shower and all of that, you can do that, but, you know, set the intention to do that. Hold on 1 second. But what they're specifically asking for you to do right now, if you would like to do it without being in the shower, is to go ahead and brush. Just brush your ankles, your feet, your calves, all of that. Some of you you can take it all the way up to the thighs. I see a lot of early life in this lifetime energies, maybe decades ago and stuff that are trapped there in the thigh area. So you can go ahead and brush down the body, brush, 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 brush. And as you brush, you can go ahead and affirm, clear, 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 I am clear, I am clear. And make sure that you get under the soles of your feet as well when you're done, to just, give your mental mind something that it can hold on to. You're like, I'm done. And that's it, right? So these are simple ways to get the energy flowing in your body. Mwah. All right. God bless. Bye.